And we should be good to go. I appreciate everybody muting their line as they come on, but my name is Chuck Williams. And we're going to be going through the Isagenix presentation here today. Again, this call is primarily targeting our team and prospects in the UK, but it's relevant to people in any of the 13 markets where Isagenix is currently doing business. At the beginning of each presentation, we like to read these disclaimers, and we don't do this out of any other reason other than the fact that we want people to know these facts. We have a very legitimate home-based business, and those of us that are involved want this to be around for our children and our grandchildren, so we want to make sure people treat this like a real business. The statements in this presentation have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. Isagenix products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Results not typical. Weight loss, muscle gain, lifestyle, and other results depicted in this presentation reflect exceptional experiences of Isagenix customers and should not be construed as typical or average. Results vary with individual effort, body composition, eating patterns, time, and other factors, such as genetic and psychological makeup. In a study performed in 2012 by the University of Illinois at Chicago, researchers, subjects lost an average of 9 pounds after 30 days on an Isagenix system. The subjects also had a greater level of adherence and had more consistent weight loss from week to week compared to subjects on a traditional diet. We're also going to talk a little bit about income on this presentation, so let's go ahead and knock this disclaimer out too. The ability to earn income from the Isagenix team compensation plan depends on many factors, including an individual's associate's business, social, and sales skills, personal ambition, activity, availability of time and financial resources, and access to a network of family, friends, and business contacts. Isagenix cannot and does not guarantee any particular level of earnings. Even associates who dedicate a significant amount of time, effort, and personal funds may not achieve a meaningful level of success. For average earnings, please refer to the Isagenix earnings disclosure statement at isagenixearnings.com. And again, as I said right before I read that, we take this seriously. We believe we have a legacy company here, and we want people to treat it appropriately. So no matter what market you're in, if you're doing a presentation, please make sure you go through that disclaimer. Now, to me, what's really important is the vision of the founders. Because really, any organization is only going to be as strong as the head, the leadership, and our leadership we'll get more into later, the Coovers and John Anderson. They set forth a vision that I think we can all relate to, and it resonates with us. Our vision here at Isagenix is to impact world health and free people from physical and financial pain, and in the process, create the largest health and wellness company in the world. I like to always preface that vision with, when they talk about the largest health and wellness company in the world, they don't put in there the largest health and wellness direct sales company in the world. They put the largest health and wellness company in the world. So right now, that would be Johnson & Johnson doing about $70 billion a year in sales. Isagenix is about to have our first $1 billion year. So we got a ways to go, 70 times growth. But those of us who are in the trenches, we believe we're part of something very, very big. It's a movement, and you are in the right place at the right time with a company that has a great vision. There's some industry stats here that will help you understand the magnitude of the different markets we serve. We literally have a solution for just about everybody. First is the weight loss solution. That's kind of how Isagenix started 15 years ago, was with weight loss. It's developed into so much more than that. But the weight loss industry in and of itself is a huge industry, and you could base a whole business around that one industry. Then you've got the energy industry, $121 billion industry worldwide. You got performance. Now, performance, we're talking about athletes. We're talking about people that just want to perform better in their daily activities. Huge industry, $31.1 billion industry worldwide. And then one that's growing extremely fast here in the United States is a healthy aging industry. Baby boomers are flooding the world right now, and here in the United States. And the result of that is a lot of people are looking for ways to age healthy. They're looking for retirement help. We also have a wealth creation that's not on the screen right here. But those are the 5 categories that Isagenix has products. Now, one of the things that set Isagenix apart from any of the competition that's out there, and really, the more you learn about Isagenix, you're going to really realize we don't have anybody competing in our particular space. We are committed to providing the very best quality products and an opportunity that's second to none. Isagenix has a no-compromise guarantee. What that means is when John Anderson brought his formula to the Coovers, and they originally started Isagenix 15 years ago, John Anderson pretty much had Kathy and Jim Coover pledge that they would not compromise the product. The product would be what the formulator said was needed for the masses to have the best results, that's the product that the Cougars would use in their business. It's a powerful statement, and it's what separates Isagenix from all the rest. We have scientific support, and as a result, we have some of the best solutions in the marketplace today. Those solutions help people transform their lives. And we have everything from weight loss, energy, performance, healthy aging, and as I mentioned earlier, wealth creation. Those are the 5 categories of products. So literally, our job as affiliates is to make relationships. As you build a relationship, you find a need, a pain point, and then you steer the person to the proper solution that we have for transforming their life and making it better. Talking about Isagenix products that really work, here's a scientific study done by a third party. It was done by the University of Illinois at Chicago. This study shows that Isagenix, compared to a decent, well-known diet called the healthy diet, heart healthy diet, look at these results. 56% more weight loss with Isagenix. 56%. When I read that number, it just blows me away. Most studies, if they have like a 5 or 6% improvement, they're like touting that. We have a 56% more weight loss with Isagenix. 47% more fat loss with Isagenix. And that's what's really important. That's more important than the weight loss, actually. And then, in my opinion, most important of all, twice as much visceral fat loss. That's the fat that gets around your organs. It's that sticky fat that's hard to get rid of. Isagenix has a solution. And in this study, it was proven that we have twice the results as a good diet called the heart healthy diet. Daniel's on the front of this month's Isagenix magazine. He's a friend of mine that I met in Charlotte, North Carolina in March of this year. And I get to meet him again in November of this year. But Daniel is shown drinking the product here. He's a semi-finalist. In fact, he was a runner-up last year, 2016, in the IsaBody Challenge. But here this slide talks about the 50 full-time scientists and technical staff that Isagenix has on staff with over 200 years of experience. Why do we do that? Well, Isagenix does that because things Isagenix was talking about 8, 9 years ago, intermittent fasting, are now buzzwords in the health and wellness industry. Isagenix is the one that really brought that to the forefront. Today, you've got protein pacing. Again, the hot buzzword in the industry. Well, we've been doing that with our shakes and products for a long time. What Isagenix is bringing to the table now, 5, 6 years from now, will be the buzz in the industry again, because we are on the cutting edge here with Isagenix when it comes to health and nutrition. That's why we do that. Now, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on the IsaBody Challenge, but I will tell you, my wife and I recently signed up for the IsaBody Challenge. It is a phenomenal way to transform your life, both in the physical and the financial. So whether you're in this for just the product use, which is great, we have lots of product users only, or if you're in this for the wealth creation, the IsaBody Challenge is one of the best things you can do to help you perform better in both those areas. So I want you to go into your back office once you have an account set up and get signed up for the IsaBody Challenge. There's rewards, there's community, there's support, and it's a phenomenal way to get the best results. All right, Eric, this is where I'm going to need a little of your help here, my friend. We've got several different packs and solutions. We're not going to go through all of them. This is the most popular pack with business builders. Now, I say that because there's 2 types of people that get involved in Isagenix. There's your product users, then there's your business builders. A lot of times somebody will come in as a product user and later become a builder. That's okay. But a lot of people see the opportunity from the very beginning, and so they come in as a business builder. When they do that, they're typically going to come in with this pack right here. So, Eric, you've had people come in at all different levels. Tell us a little bit about this pack and why it seems to be so popular. This is Eric. He's one of our top leaders in the UK, and really, really proud of what he's doing. So, Eric, I think you're currently at the rank of manager, Crystal Manager. Congratulations on that. I know your eyes are set on Crystal Executive, and I have no doubt you'll do it. So I'll be quiet and let you talk about the product for a few minutes, my friend.
Okay, thanks very much, Chuck. If anybody's serious about going into on the business side, this is a pack to have. It's got everything that you need. It includes the 30-day weight loss management system, which in itself is a brilliant pack. But it also includes a number of other items which are really, really useful. Now, from a point of view of running a business, then this pack is brilliant, because what it gives you a lot of product that you can show and show to other people. Generally, what you find is people like to see and feel the product before they actually put in an order. Well, that's the case here in London anyway. So it's all right buying off the internet, but if you've got something in your hands that you can show people, then they've got the confidence to be able to put the order in. And I find that many times as well. This particular pack, it's got everything that you need. It's got the weight loss management, that's probably a lot of people go for the weight management pack. It's included in here. In terms of product, it's got the shakes, it's got the Nourish for Life. Chuck's just brought on the prices up there. It's got a nice PIB as well, product introduction bonus. So if you actually sell one of these, you get a nice amount of money for doing the deal. Plus, if you do two in a week, you get double the amount. So we've got a deal running where you get twice the PIB. I'd just like to sort of mention something else. Over here in the UK, I got an email this week. Anybody who joins up somebody on over 150 BB business volume, then they can have free membership on it. So they save about £22 a month on the membership fee. If you look at the figures here, the PIB for this it's big. It's 373, and then the weight loss pack that comes in at 193. So both of those would cover you for free membership, and that's useful. That's useful. Okay, I'll pass over to Chuck.
Very good, Eric. I appreciate you sharing that from a perspective of the UK, and I'm glad to hear that promotion is going on in the UK. I knew it was going on US, Canada, and Puerto Rico, but nice to hear that they're doing that in the UK also. So this slide right here is pretty much, it wraps everything up for you. These are the different packs available to help people get started in the weight loss area. There's also the energy side. We have both, but I focus on the weight loss side because I believe everybody, even if they're thin, they need to get the junk and stuff that's in their body just from living out, and the weight loss system is the best way to do that. If they want to then transition into energy performance, they can, but we on our team, we start everybody with a weight loss system. So let's go over some of these things that Eric talked about. You got the preferred customer on the auto replenishment, and the cost of that is £511 plus shipping and tax. Then you've got the 30-day weight loss system, which is £267. You got the everyday weight loss system, which is £170, and the shake and nourish pack, which is £157. You ideally, if the person is a business builder, want to come in at that highest level of £511. That gets you the most value for your pound. I almost said buck, but it's not buck there, it's pounds. But it's really going to give you the most for your money. All four of these packs bring you in at least 100 BV, which qualifies your business to earn commissions and be active. That's very, very important that you maintain that active status. Now, when you're talking to somebody, don't just throw out a number like 267 pounds or 511 pounds. Let them understand what they're getting for that. It's very, very important. You won't have the objection of price if you explain this properly. You are literally taking someone's food budget and you're just transitioning it from high-calorie, low-nutrition junk to high-quality nutrition with low-calorie. You can't buy this type of food anywhere that I know of other than Isagenix. High nutrition, low calorie. It's the perfect combination to create healthy people. We offer that. And so help a person identify where they're currently spending their money, what snacks they're currently buying, where they're currently buying their coffees and different things. Walk them through that. Help them identify what they're spending on a daily, weekly, monthly basis. Because sometimes when they see the price of that pack, they might have somewhat of a sticker shock. But they buy stuff from the marketplace and the stores all week long, every month. And if they add it up, they're typically going to end up saving money by using Isagenix. And in the long run, they're definitely going to save money on traditional healthcare costs. When you're living a healthy lifestyle, you're not buying all the medication and junk you're going to need on the back end of your life, trying to get health, in my opinion, the wrong way. So I say all that just to let you know this is the best value in the world today. Getting good nutritional food, low calorie, great for helping you get into a perfect healthy lifestyle. Now, the next column over is BV. No matter which one of our 13 markets you're in, whether it be Hong Kong or Colombia, South America, or Mexico, or United States, Canada, the UK, whatever market you're in, all of our products have a BV. It just simply stands for business volume. We'll talk a little bit more about that in a minute, but it's very, very important for staying active, at least 100 BV every 30 days in your business center. But also it's important in our cycles. You're going to build two teams, a right team and a left team. We're going to talk about compensation a little bit. Remember this BV when we get there. And then the last column over, Eric hit on it very well. It's PIB, Product Introduction Bonus. It's simply the bonus you get paid for introducing these packs to brand new customers. Everybody comes in as a customer with Isagenix. And then if that person wants to, they can transition and become an associate. There's no cost to do that. They simply go in their back office. They click on a big purple box that says become an associate. They fill out a little form for tax purposes. And then they watch a compliance video so they stay compliant. They understand our disclaimers. They understand how to properly build a business. And then they're an associate. The difference between a customer and an associate primarily is a customer can earn product introduction vouchers, whereas a associate opens themselves up to all the different ways we get paid here at Isagenix. We'll open this up for questions at the end of our presentation. So if you have any questions about the product itself, one of the great websites to go to is isagenixhealth.net. If you know how to do a screenshot, do a screenshot of this. This is a website you're going to want to have access to, bookmark it, go here often. It's got all the scientific data research in detail, also overviews for people like me that don't want to know every little detail. They just want to know the high-level overviews. We've got both here at isagenixhealth.net. Now, this is my favorite part of the presentation. I'm not going to spend a lot of time until I get to the end when we've actually got some of our UK associates. But I just want you to see some of these great, phenomenal before and after pictures. I want you to notice one particular thing. I want you to notice the confidence and the continence and the smile of the people in the after picture. I think that's very, very important because when someone asks me what I do, I simply say, I put the smile back on a person's face when they look in the mirror, and I help people lose body fat. That really gets a person's interest if they're going to be interested. If they're not going to be interested, so what? No big deal. But if you tell somebody, I put smiles back on people's faces when they look in the mirror, and I help people lose body fat, if they're looking to do either one of those things, you have got their attention. They're going to ask you, well, tell me more. And then they open the door for you to use a tool to help them see. What I recommend you do is get the ISATools app. And then you can send them the profile, the before and after pictures like I'm showing you now. I like this slide here. Again, if you do a screenshot, you know how to do that, do a screenshot of the slide. This is amazing. We don't typically talk about the time frame and the weight, but this particular slide does. Amazingly fast results here. Very, very powerful. Again, look at the eyes and the confidence of the people both before and after. A lot of times the person's happy to the best of their ability in the before picture. I know I was, but you don't know what you don't know until you experience better health. And once you do, the continence changes, the confidence changes, the posture changes. It is amazing what we're doing for people as we transform lives. Look at the smile on this lady's face. It's amazing. How cool is it to be in a business where we put smiles on people's faces? Do you think this woman's self-confidence, her esteem, is higher after than before? A smile is worth 1,000 words. I love this picture. Look at the confidence in her eyes. And again, she was happy before, but there's a different level of happiness and feeling good about yourself when you feel good. Literally, you feel good. Again, these pictures speak for themselves. I'll be quiet, just let you listen, just let you watch. Amazing. This is one I like to point out. Do you think this guy is healthier in the second picture? Now, we're not saying we cure anything. I can't promise you he'll live longer because he did this. But do you think the probability is there that he might live a little longer, a little happier because he's taking better care of his health? I mean, it's kind of obvious, isn't it? We're helping people have a better, healthier lifestyle. It's amazing. What about this guy? I mean, he literally looks like a sumo wrestler on the left. and he looks like a model on the right. Look at that smile. I wish the picture was a little clearer, but you could see it. You could see it in his eyes. What a smile. Again, confidence. We're transforming lives here. Herb Cepeda tells me he literally just goes through these slides with people until they say, okay, enough, sign me up. And then he sets up an account for them. That's what we do. We set up accounts for our new customers. People want these transformations. They just don't know they're real. They don't know they exist. It's our job as associates of Isagenix to get the word out. And that's what we're doing with this UK call. I invite you to invite your friends in the UK. Now we're getting into some of our UK associates. This is a good friend of ours. And I don't see him on the call today. He's usually on here, but this is Gabriel. And when Gabriel first came on board, he came on as a associate. Him and his wife bought the premium pack. They were serious about building a business, and they're also serious about using the product. This is a 30-day picture here. The picture on the far left and the picture in the middle, that's a 30-day transformation. And if he was on this call, I'd have him tell you in his own words. But I asked him, I said, come on, shoot straight with us. Are you tucking in your belly in the second picture, or are those both the same relaxed poses? He said, Chuck, I am not sticking my belly out in one and tucking it in the other. That is literally what happened to my stomach. We're using a 30-day system. Now, the picture on the far right is even a little further into the process for him, and he continues to look better, feel better. And now, like most of us, once you get down to your ideal weight, now he's so excited about his health and wanting to do something about it, he's actually getting more into the performance side and the energy side. So congratulations, Gabriel. This is another friend of mine, Joseph Font. Eric, real quickly, so they can hear a UK British accent, tell us the story about Joseph, and you've watched him transform, and then go ahead and share your own story, if you would, of your transformation.
Joseph is a friend of mine who lives in the Chelsea area of London. I've seen Joseph. He started off on the sort of weight loss program, and within a short space of time, he had some dramatic results. So from that point of view, I've seen it, I've witnessed it. So it was a really good result for him, and he was really, really pleased with that. For myself, I've had a stunning result. I can sort of relate to my result. I put myself on the IsaBody challenge. The reason for that is to sort of get into the habit of doing it, because usually you've got to get into a habit of doing something, and that's what I did on here. I sort of started taking the shakes, and I didn't even sort of weigh myself until about a month in to the program, and I was surprised. I was really, really surprised. Over a 60-day period, I've actually lost over 11 kilograms on it, and that for me is a stunning result. But in addition to that, I actually do feel a lot fitter as well. For me, it's actually been effortless. I mean it, really effortless. It's the system's so well designed, you don't even feel hungry, because when you take the shakes, it's got everything that your body needs in there. And today, just as an example, I'm on what the Americans would call a cleanse day, what we would call here probably in the UK a Nourish for Life day. We've got a slightly different name for it, but it's equivalent to a fast, but no hunger there. Everything's balanced. Everything's just brilliant. I'll pass it over back to you, Chuck.
Hey, Eric, while I've got you online, you had some experience with the price thing. Could you just shed a little more light on that, and how, just share some light on the price as we went over the price earlier?
Okay. What I'll do is I'll take one of the popular entities, the 30-day weight loss program, right? And usually the way I talk about price to people is I take a fast food meal. Well, round in our area, a fast food meal would be chicken and chips. So chicken and chips would come in at, say, £3.50. So you've got chicken, you've got chips. That's a fast food meal, right? And then in the other hand, you've got a fully balanced meal, which just taking the shake alone, I'm not talking about the other sort of parts to the system. Just the shake alone, if you price out that individual item, that's actually under £3. So having one hand chicken and chips, having the other hand a fully balanced, stuffed with nutrient meal, which is best for you. So one's £3.50, your junk food. The other is £3, which is a fully balanced meal. So it's easy to sell on the, on the price thing. That's how I do it anyway. That's
And
from
Eric, when I was over there in the UK, I didn't find a single meal for only 3.5 pounds. They were all more than that. So, that is how you got to do it. You got to help people understand that. One more thing while I got you on here is I think you accidentally said that the preferred membership was monthly. You want to go ahead and correct that? Because I know it's no different in the UK. It's an annual. You want to correct that real quick?
It's per year. No, what I said was, I think I said it's per year. Yeah, it's this month. There's a special deal on where you can get it free.
Gotcha. Okay. Just want to make sure that's clear. Everybody knows that the preferred membership is an annual membership, and there's a special right now in the UK where if someone comes in with a pack of 150 BV or more, that annual membership fee initially is waived for the first year. So that's amazing. So great job. Thank you for coming on.
Thanks.
Here's another couple that Eric and I know really well. This is Joel and Letty. And they had a huge event taking place right about the time of the grand opening in the UK. And this is not a bathing suit picture, so you can't see as well as I wish you could. But you could tell in the dress on the left that that dress is full. And she'll be the first to tell you that. And Letty had a goal to release some of those pounds before a big event that she was put on for her daughter. The Filipino culture has a huge event when a daughter turns 18. And they were having a huge event. It was almost like in America where we have a big wedding rehearsal and a wedding celebration. That's kind of what it is for the Filipino culture when the daughter turns 18. So they had a banquet hall full of people, and she wanted to look her very best. So fortunately, her product came in right towards the latter part of May of this year. And then by the time this event took place, she had just enough time to get a 30-day system in. Look at the difference in her photo on the left and the right. And her husband, Joel, had almost identical results. You just can't tell with his suit and the way he's standing in both those pictures, but they both looked exceptionally sharp at their event, and they were just gleaming with the success they had using the Isagenix products. And this is Mayette, one of my favorites. Mayette got involved in the program. She will be an ISA millionaire, in my opinion. An ISA millionaire is defined as someone who earns over $1 million cumulatively over their career with Isagenix, and I believe Mayette will do that, along with several other people on the team there in the UK. So anyway, Mayette's got phenomenal results, and she's super excited about the program. All right, let's shift gears a little bit, and let's talk about making money. Money and work are the primary stresses for 76% of people. And if you're just a product user and you're not interested in this part, you're more than welcome to go. But I do want to say this. We want you to know about this side of business, even if all you do is refer other customers, because we want you to learn how you can get your products paid for. So if you want to hang in there for a few minutes, we'll go through this. All right, you got your wealth creation. It's as simple as you share, they share, repeat. And I got to tell you, if you're making the compensation plan any more difficult than this, you're really missing the boat. You want to keep it simple. Now, there are all kinds of bonuses. There's double cycle bonuses. There's leadership bonuses. There's all types of cool bonuses, rank advancement bonuses, but you want to keep it very, very simple and duplicatable. Patty Cepeda says the people that are going to be the wealthy in this business are the people that learn the art of simplicity. So this is as simple as it gets. You share, they share, repeat. You learn this right here. You learn how to do this extremely well, and you will be very, very successful. So here's how it works. And Eric, if you want to translate this into pounds for me, you can, but I kept confusing myself going from one currency to the other, so I've just gone to US, and I let the market translate their own. But let's say you come in and you purchase what we call a value pack here in the United States, and then you bring in 2 new customers that both purchase a value pack. So what you're doing is you are setting up accounts for 2 people in this example, helping them see the value in the value pack. They purchase those, and in this example, you would earn 80 PIB, Now, I believe if we remember that slide, it's like 66 pounds. Again, I'm not going to keep trying to go back and forth. You can do that yourself. I just want you to get the context of the you share, they share, repeat. And Eric, if you want to redo this slide in pounds, I'll be happy to let you cover this next week or on Thursday call. So if you get one customer one week and another customer next week, you're going to earn $80 US each. But if you get both those customers in the same week, you're going to earn that promotional bonus that Eric mentioned. It's called a double product introduction bonus. So in this example, on each of those customers, if they both came in the same week, you earn $160 US each, or a total of $320 for these two customers. I've earned double PIB bonuses multiple times. They're great. I highly recommend it. In fact, whenever anybody gets one customer, I turn right around and encourage them, hurry up and get us another one so you get the double bonus. It's amazing. Now, once you have one customer on your right team and one customer on your left team, you're going to become what's called a consultant. The first time you do that, you get a consultant rank advancement bonus. It's $50 US. Again, Eric, you can help me with the translation. I usually carry around my notebook, but it's not with me here. So that's a rank advancement bonus, $50 as a consultant. So let's add these up real quick. Let's say you get both these customers in the same week. And I use the example of the bigger pack. It could be a smaller pack, but in this example, it was $320 in double product introduction bonus, $50 in rank advancement bonus. That's $370 US right there just simply by you sharing. Now remember, you're getting the benefits of the product. You're eating healthier, you're helping your body look better, feel better, but you share with a couple people, and in this example, you just earned $370 US. Now, here's where the rubber meets the road with our entire compensation plan. It's called leverage. It's called they share. So now you teach your two new customers how they can become consultants. Now, if they're just customers and they're referring people, they're going to earn product introduction vouchers, but they're never going to become a consultant because a customer can only place other customers in the team leg. They can't get the one on each side that they need to become a consultant. So let's assume these two customers go in their back office and both become associates, and then they both become consultants. They earn the same money you did when you became a consultant if the packs were the same and if they did in the same week like you did. But now you earn a couple bonuses here. Number one, you're going to earn a coaching bonus. On the first 20 personally enrolled people that you help become consultants, now, that doesn't have to be your first 20 people, but it's the first 20 people that become consultants. So if you enroll 100 people, and out of those 120 that become consultants, you're going to earn $100 US bonus on each one of those. It's called a coaching bonus. So every time you help somebody become a consultant that you personally enrolled, you get $100 US consulting bonus. And it's the same bonus in the UK. It's just in pounds and it's converted. So it's like 67 pounds instead of $100, whatever the conversion rate is. Now, that's only on the first 20 consultants that you bring into business. I'm almost there myself. I've almost helped 20 people become consultants. And so that'll be $2,000 in my case that's just basically earned by helping other people become consultants. If you become a manager in your first 60 days from the time you become an associate, if you become a manager in your first 60 days from the time you become an associate, you are what's called a crystal manager. And a manager is someone who simply follows this model of you share, they share. So you share with a couple people and they share with a couple people each. That makes you a manager. Now your two consultants can be on your right team, your two consultants can be on your left team, or like this picture here, one on the right, one left. It doesn't matter. But when you share, they share twice and they're all active, you become a manager. If you do that in your first 60 days, you become a crystal manager and earn a $250 crystal manager bonus. So let's add all these bonuses up. Get the $50 consultant bonus. Again, I'm in dollars, so you translate into pounds. $320 in double product introduction bonus. That's $370. You add $200 to that for coaching bonuses for these two people becoming consultants. That's $570. And now you add another $250 because you became a manager within your first 60 days. That is $820. Now that doesn't even include the cycle bonuses, which long-term are your real source of wealth and residual income. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you, this is the model right here. You share, they share, repeat. Learn this, learn the numbers, learn how to share this, and keep it this simple. Do not become a compensation guru. And I am now. I can talk to you about any part of the compensation plan you want to know about, but that's not important. This is important. Once someone earns this, they do it again. Repeat. They do it again. Repeat. You do this right here. You become a manager basically 3 times, and you become what's called a director. A director, if you do it in your first 120 days, you become a crystal director, and you earn a $750 rank advancement bonus. And then you become a manager a couple more times. Right here, you share, they share a couple more times. 5-person role consultants on your right team, 5-person role consultants on your left team. You become what's called an executive director. Executive. As an executive, if you do that in your first 6 months, plenty of time, you get a crystal executive bonus of $1,000 US. Again, all those translate into pounds, but you add all those 4 rank advancements up: consultant, manager, director, executive. It's $2,050 US. The coaching bonuses for helping new people become consultants, you get 20 of them, up to 20 of them at $100 a pop. That's another $2,000 US. There's lots of money here to be made simply by you share, they share, repeat. That is our compensation plan. Here are the 4 people instrumental in making this opportunity available for all of us. You got John Anderson on the left. He is the founder. He's the one who formulated the initial products. You've got Jim and Kathy Coover on the right. John Anderson went and recruited Jim and Kathy Coover to take his formula to the masses through direct selling. He knew that Jim and Kathy Coover were the perfect couple to do that. Jim had the corporate background. Kathy had the relational marketing background. Unfortunately, Jim and Kathy had a son named Eric who's going to create this legacy as we go into that next generation. Ladies and gentlemen, you are in the right place at the right time with this phenomenal leadership. We talked about this vision earlier, but I want to close with this vision now because this is so absolutely important to build your business. Our vision is to impact world health and free people from physical and financial pain. And in the process, create the largest health and wellness company in the world. And that's what we're looking for, is people to join us in this movement, either as a product user or as a business builder. However you want to join the team, we want you to get back with a person, invite you to watch this presentation, let them set you up with an account. Then if you're interested in the business side of things, if you want to be a business builder, they'll help you pick the pack that's best for you. And in addition to that, they'll help you learn how to become an associate and start sharing and earning money with us. So with that, I'm going to stop the recording and answer any questions you might have. Again, one last direction here for those of you listening to the recording. Get back with the person who invited you that shared this with you and let them help you set up an account and get you started. We want you to succeed. We'll do everything in our power to help you. God bless you and thank you for your attention.